from the city of brotherly love.
And
MLB
now,
The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, center fielder, number 19.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he's safe.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped foul wide of first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Gerardo Parra is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Sinking line drive out to right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
He's safe.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first two guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Hernandez.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Now at the plate, number 5. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitch outside, the throw. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
He's got to hurry, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Settling in now, number 17. He stands in for the first time in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from work.
The shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Number 12, Mark
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Herman.
So stepping in, Herman Marquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Now here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
At the plate, Michael Franco.
baseman.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And I'm looking out there at right field at Carlos Gonzalez, or better known as Cargo. Hey, he can do everything for you on the diamond. He hits with power, high average. But on the defensive side, left-handed, he can go into the corner, make the plays, and still has a very strong arm. Nice player.
Aaron Altair started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So digging in now, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jared Eichhoff.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3. Ready for another chance. Charlie Blackmon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The 0-1 changeup is high. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kevin Segrist is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Kevin Segrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Arenado.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now
in is Gerardo Parra. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Has a look. Now the pitch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Hector Neris is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Cameron Rupp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cameron Rupp.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Herrera.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The first baseman, number
8 now.
You know, I doubt
Mark
he wanted to get that
Reynolds.
tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Herman Marquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, number 5.
Leading off for the
and
Phillies
they'll
here
need
in
him
the
to
fourth.
get something going
Right
here.
Fielder, number 5.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Smoke toward third. Arenado's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 17.
So coming to the plate, number 17 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Freddie Galvis.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Philly. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, right
Here's
fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and a step off.
Third baseman, Maikel.
Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So striding in, Aaron Altair comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in now, Hector Neris. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alley.
Stepping in now, Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rockies strand 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Rupp.
Leading off for
He's
the Phillies.
0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Cameron Rupp.
First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he takes ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Story into shallow left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, second
digging
baseman.
In the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about. Digging in once again. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Slow roller back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Herman Marquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Another 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the 1-2-3 go the Rockies. But they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 17. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he might have gone after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into
Philadelphia, the shortstop.
He's set and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. The tag, and he is out on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 17 has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's
Gonzalez.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 5 is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. In is Gerardo Parra, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop.
Trevor Story.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Aaron Altherr.
Leading off for the Phillies. Left fielder.
Number 56 enters from. Andres Blanco will pinch hit here.
For the Phillies.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Luis Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Number 2 will move into the on-deck circle now.
Number 2.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will.
Attention, please. Now playing left field, number 4, Andres Blanco.
Edward Ramos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mark Reynolds is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. And
he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Catcher Jonathan
in
Lucroy.
Is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Coming to the plate now, number 56, Ian Desmond will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Desmond.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit on the ground but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out toward second. Backhanded. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Jake McGee comes on looking for a
pitching for Colorado.
Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Joseph will come on now as the pinch hitter. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 2. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner. Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Grounded to short. Story scoops it up. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, number 17.
So a big moment. Pat Neshek takes over on the mound.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 37.
Daniel Nava will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Daniel Nava.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with two away. So a big spot.
13, shortstop.
Adam Ottavino takes over on the mound.
Alvin, your attention, please.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jared Eichhoff. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Gene Segura standing in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Chad Green comes in unexpected.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
There's Robbie Cano now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2 pitch. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, right
Here's
fielder,
big Aaron Judge.
First
pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Leake gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Frazier's up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting sixth.
Here's Yonder Alonso. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes a called strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Inside. He misses. Ball 4. Now at the plate, and some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's one and one. And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth,
Digging in, Gerard Dyson. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third. So a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a ball 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll throw home with it. The tag, and he is out. M's pickup. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now here's the pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And this will be fouled away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home. Home half of the second.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. Starlin Castro is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at second base, Robinson Cano. Maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Now the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, he might have been in there safely regardless of the throw, but you can see he just didn't get on top of the ball enough, and it sailed on him. That usually happens when you try to rush yourself a little too much. Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So stepping in, Chase Headley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. First and second now, one man out. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. David Phelps is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So striding in, Todd Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. We've played 2 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman
Robinson Cano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things up. Here's Brett Gardner now. His past batting line against David Phelps. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman Cano. And he set down 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hediger. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Now time is called here.
Sanchez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dylan Betances answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Mitch Haniger is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Riding in once again, Yonder Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Way out in front. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swinging a looper to left. Gamble is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. His past batting line against David Phelps, 2 for 3. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That misses, 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Ready now, Ben Gamble comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ben Gamble.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Gerard Dyson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Striding in, Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
0-2, here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back. In now, Todd Frazier. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hit hard to short. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
here's big
99.
Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
The 0-2 home, and he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 0 for 8. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
The batter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi.
Mark Zepchinski enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 25, Mark
right side. Cano has it, and on 1 pitch he's retired.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once
Gary
again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike. And that misses 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone before.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Starlin Castro.
For the Yankees. 2nd baseman.
He's set. Here it comes.
Castro.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the 1st out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Cano with it at 2nd. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Into the box now. Chase Headley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
For the Yankees.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Oh, look at the sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire this. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48. Tommy
settling in now, Ben Gamel. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind 3rd. There to make the play is Frazier for the 1st out.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1st pitch to him. Fouled toward the 3rd base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Ready with the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So digging in now, Brett Gardner. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 5. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a fastball just a bit high. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the stepping in, Robinson Cano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Judge sprinting after it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. Now a hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got to.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Henniger is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Jacoby Ellsbury will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
At third base, number 22, Jacoby
Nick Vincent is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime.
For Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is taken outside for ball one. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a tribe, the shortstop.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Lindor.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 1-2, here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. This is just a bit out of reach as it's off the top of the visitor's dugout. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out toward second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back to...
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Here's Jay Bruce now. That's in there. Base hit. Lindor rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score, the runner from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Second and third here, one man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Second and third, two away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners at second and third with two gone. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. Now I'm looking in the outfielder, Jay Bruce. I love when they yell that name. The big time they yell it is when he does something exciting, like on the defensive side. He can catch and throw. I love watching him throw that pretty left-handed delivery on a strike to the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Yonder Alonso.